T though. Also, didn't have my party on this whole time, so I don't know if my audio's getting picked up. But I assume it is. 'Cause why not? I think I saw a while ago that Dominic was online. If he wants to join, he can. If he doesn't, it's up to him. I'll just be streaming coffee talk. Uh, I think I will also add this to my YouTube again, and hopefully this is the final time I play it. Cause I'm thinking I'll just go along. Oh my gosh, I am nowhere through this game. Oh, never mind. This may not be the last time I play this game. Whew, lordy. Well then, I guess we'll just continue. If I remember correct. My mic wasn't being picked up. That's cool. I hope the power hiccups, I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Yo! Welcome you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Yumpler. Yes, we are very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the effects of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good evening, even if in reality it should be good night. We find that very strange, that good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. This is assuming that you never start an encounter. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empiric. Ugh. Imperadically. That's a word. That's definitely a word. Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of an evening and morning seem to be only marginally. Amanda. Yes, what is it? I think Yumpler tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Yumpler. Oh, no, it's alright. I skipped. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have such a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yeah. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and agree. We apologize for interrupting you, Yumpler. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Ahem. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is the equivalent of what we are. We specialize in the data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds impressive. Oh, DGAPCT is much less impressive than our sibling's mission. Silver is an explorer and adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still perspective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Yonfa. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is, information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. It's like data on individual beings, then. Yes, that sounds about right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all. I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe? Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on a drink, I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. I'm struggling already. Also intriguing. I promise that I'm not just withholding information, Yumpler. But things are a little complicated. It is alright if we start with the drink. I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here 3 years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was. A coffee drink. And I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. I'm trying to remember, what voice to give him. I don't remember. What did I give him? It was a coffee-based drink. Tartness is usually acquainted with a bit of lemon, maybe? Bitter and tart. Or was it just 2 ginger? Ginger coffee. I don't think that's it. So it's a coffee-based drink. I'm assuming with ginger somewhere in it. Was it milk ginger? No, that was not it. September 25th. Alright. Oh my goodness. I was correct. It had lemon. I'm stupid! Ah! It was this, yeah. Boom.
I'll need to give George back his.
What is? I got it off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Yonfler. Truly. You can't know how much this helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, you know, maybe you'd find a good way to put it to use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You've grown quite creative over the month. I guess I have, somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. I'm still trying to figure out a voice. Because I don't want him to be too similar to Amanda's. Because that would, be a little hard to tell them apart sometimes. But I'm also bad at voice acting, so.
Bumumo.
And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent, part of the hive. You used to be a, rather, well, I had to learn and adapt there. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I'm becoming a little bit more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask. I'm accidentally combining their voices again. How did you choose the specific Earthling appearance over another? And our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties. with near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh, no, that wasn't it at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes that always seemed to go beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed these traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species has the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion, I couldn't keep up after all. It came with responsibilities. People stood to stop me all the time, asking me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe. I added an accent, and I realized I like it better without the accent, so... Where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror, and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was, and it made me feel at peace. Although I look different from when we first met. Although I have although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Mitch. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought that we had established a high connection with Mitch, but it was only phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon, if I want to meet up. Oh, Silver! Sounds like things are going very well. I think it may be time to tell you a bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. I had the perfect voice earlier, and now I can't recreate it. I'm so bad. Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of dating. And it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-orientated or openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is one prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Yes, I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and then block communications. Funny for you 99% of the time? Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on that app, and it has started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial structures are more symmetrical. But Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. It's just all Yuffler has to say to that. And she's the person you might be getting a date with. I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me.
Hi, Amanda. Man, this coffee machine is taking a long time to get ready.
So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. What do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. We could not live like that.
You said online networks are like a hive?
Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others.
I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has?
Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he has made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up on some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete, and Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent... Too late! Just hide behind the counter. Quick! Oh no! Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment.
You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though.
Oh, do you mean me? But I'm sorry, I can't... Whatever, this is... Wait for... I'm sorry, but can't... Whatever, this... That is a sentence. I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? Haven't finished my drink, and it looks like rain again outside.
Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around?
An ID card? Not that I can recall now.
I certainly hope you're telling the truth.
Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying.
Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers. And...
Losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace ID cards.
Ugh. That's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center.
I'm very sorry to hear that. What is your job exactly?
We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man?
Got your tongue to chill. Darling, I could be behind your... Hide, what the fuck? Why are you so horny? Goodness, it's a day, apparently. Lucas is wondering the meaning of the universe. Aqua's just lonely. Rachel's doing okay. Georgie's having to deal with a car crash. Riona's doing her job, I guess. And then Hyde is horny. So, that's a... I can't say I have. I don't come here all that often. But it always seemed very above the board to me. Are you sure the tips weren't just a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those things as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online.
That. Maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter.
Stop. Alright, Gala. Why are you threatening people? Did I read that wrong? No, that's just horny. Gala. You innocent boy. He's too horny. But can't you waste your time on a cold trip? I don't know what voice to give him. Ugh. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best.
I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation.
Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue?
Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public's peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled.
I see.
Although, the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem.
Why so?
As for one, it muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain.
Water. Yes, the coffee machine's broken. Still have ice cold water though.
But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean? You know, and where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess.
Would it?
Anyway, top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a whole lot harder. And all that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know. Oh, but you don't have to worry about that thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe.
I see. How do you go about detecting them exactly?
That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right?
Right. I do wonder though, what is it? And sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a bit of a habit of putting my foot in my mouth.
No, you're good. No harm in asking.
In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk around the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different than the people? Would they really be more different from the people who live in the city than the people who in the city are? Than the people in the city are different from each other? Alright. Or
I lost his voice.
Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps less beautiful.
At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. And I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law, and my job is to uphold it.
Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens.
Well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more like there's no law for them.
What do you mean?
Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all the races you know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens, or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence.
Oof, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem?
That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with with Earthlings. Sorry, I'm a bit racist. As I said, it's all very confusing. For now, they could be very damaging to us. So, it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now.
Safer for whom?
That is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself, and going after them's not exactly my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us and fire if you spot any aliens, alright? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward if they want their business to stay in business.
Hey, motherfucker.
Ugh.
Man, that voice fucking ruins my vocal cords. God. I see, Hyde. You were being horny on Maine for, in quotes, no reason. Ugh. God, that fucking ruined my throat. I might have to change his voice.
What was that?
Just the coffee machine. God, I was not expecting to go on that huge fucking rant with that voice. My fucking throat feels like a bag of rocks. Seems to have restarted now. That's a relief.
Right. I think I'm gonna have to conduct a search of this premises, just to be on the safe.
Oh, sorry.
Meow. What the heck is that?
It's a cat. It's a cat. You stupid motherfucker. If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding under an. It looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty.
Meow.
Why do you have me making cat noises, man? I think it likes you. Oh, it's fucking dead.
What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that?
And it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now. You and your cafe.
Ugh.
But make sure I don't get reports about you. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore.
We will try our best, Mr. Agent. Silver, you're trembling. It's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Amanda, this would be easier if you had an outfit change. That'd be... Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40% distasteful, 40.235% distasteful, and 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting. Ha! I apologize. It's just my nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all.
should you be sticking around here? Agent might come back.
No, I lured him away, at least for now.
You did?
Although it's a good thing the cat came in when it did. It brought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you?
Meow.
We see.
Do you speak cat?
We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
I feel all out of sorts. Man, I just never have the same voice for him.
Is the machine ready? Is the machine really working again?
Yes, it is.
Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet and comforting drink.
Hot.
Very sweet and comforting drink. Let's see.
Hot. Hot.
Sweet and comforting. Maybe one of the teas? But sweet, so maybe chocolate? Chocolate. It's very sweet, so chocolate honey? Let's see how much heat we get. Sorry. Let's see how much heat we get from just normal chocolate. None.
Let's try it.
What could go wrong? Honey chocolate. Howard. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this.
This tastes amazing. Thank you, Gunther. This really is my kind of drink. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different the experience is from the drink you served us the other night.
I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether.
Yes, I would definitely rather prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway.
Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now.
It's more complicated than that. Yumfler, do you know the cafe I'm opening?
Yeah?
Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE.
Save?
SAVE, a society for aliens and various extraterrestrials.
Wow.
I know, it sounds very reckless.
No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you.
I don't know, but I see why I've had to become savvy. As you said, I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it is an existential matter. I am struggling so much. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired, though. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is 98.4%. 98.42.9. It's 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? He just said, we... Yeah, that's my boy! No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering me. But you do have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well. That's not the voice for it. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night. The two of you. And please, come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know. And we're grateful. Good night, Yumfler. I'd say good night to the cat. But I do not think it needs my wishes. That guy's passed out. Good night, Yumfler. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that... Maybe we should continue this chat while we talk. Alright. Man, it was so much easier to voice him in the first game because he had that same tone as Amanda. Granted, I'm making Amanda's more high-pitched and more girlish, but I don't know what to do for him now because he's had like 3 years of experience as a human being, so I don't know if his accent would change, I don't know if his tone would change. I skipped that. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than what we bargained for. We again. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. What happened to your meowing noises? It was so much easier when you were making meowing noises. What happened to them? Meow. I'm not doing that again. Mew. Ah, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close up shop. Silver, it's been an honor to be related to someone like you. Or it... I read that wrong! I read it wrong! September 26th, 2023. Man, how do I have more views playing just Deep Rock? But the second I play Coffee Talk, my views, I got like almost 17 different viewers on my last stream.
I mean, granted, they didn't stay very long, but man, I've been almost 50 minutes in, and I don't think a single person has even stopped by. So a single tear drops from my eye. Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers' websites. First Workaholics Treatment Center opened in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Are we having Hyde and Rachel today? That would be oh so genuinely dope. Today's delivery time, cutoff time, no night stuff. Riona's gonna stop by. It's coming together. It's gonna be so good. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Lucas is not going to stop by. Aqua. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city as
Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone depend on you, you know?
What do you think of my VR?
I gave her a voice different than that. She's a 10, but she's married to a freelancing elf. Bailey's, you fucking prick. Alright, let's start this day. Somehow, I feel like it's gonna be a long, long night. Or not. Yeah, just say that to yourself, young Fleur. Gala! Yo! It's my boy! Good evening.
Hey, Gumpler. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope.
It's been too long. I forgot, like, all the voices in this game. Everything's just fine.
You sure?
Positive. How about you, sir? How's work?
My shift's over, so I'm free now.
Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was just here the other day.
Ah, that's right. Thanks for giving him the key card, by the way. Good call. He saved me $100.
I got an achievement for that. Saved $100. $100 Wait. What was the achievement? Hold on. $100 fine avoided, thanks to you. I was not expecting. Man, they are popping off with the achievements. Not a problem. Wait, what?
A replacement key would have cost me at least that much. With the fines and everything.
Oof, pricey. Glad Mr. Hyde was around to help then.
Yeah. I didn't think he'd be in Seattle, to be honest.
Oh, but didn't you call him for his spare key?
I did.
Yeah, that was a very, Georgie. Hold on.
I did.
So,
Let's say I had a hunch.
No. I can't. I have to read it first and then speak it in a very
Plain voice. And not add a lot to it.
because Georgie's voice is a little.
Although I could go a little more country on George's voice.
Adding just a little bit of country to Gala makes him sound like Georgie. So, I'm struggling today.
There's a pattern to his visits, even if he isn't aware of it.
See, Distant country again.
He'll fly here whenever he gets tired of something. Could be about work, life, or simply because he's bored, like LA recently, or so he says.
I see. I never knew he liked Seattle that much.
Or there's something that keeps him coming.
Don't think I forgot about the fuzzy handcuffs, Gala. You kinky bastard.
Or there's something that keeps him coming. Or there's something that keeps him coming back here.
Really? What is it?
Take a guess.
Ah. Well, I have to guess. Maybe you?
Me.
I mean, sorry, his voice is...
Me. I need to go deeper and not the like fake deep. The real deep.
So I skipped like 2. I mean, the 2 of you are very close. And fucking each other. I mean, don't forget I did not forget about the fuzzy handcuffs. It was 3 years ago. And I will not forget about them. Guilfleur is a time traveler. He can go back and relive that moment. And good bonds are hard to come by these days. I skipped. I didn't skip.
Yeah, I see. Well, he is not someone who is big on attachments. Or so he claims.
Is that right?
Who knows? Maybe that's changing. Because the answer is more or less in your coffee shop here.
Really?
There aren't a lot of places with a good crowd and warm atmosphere. With an excellent host to boot. And, just as you said, good bonds are hard to come by. What's not to like?
It would be truly an honor if you felt that way. Did he tell you the reason for his visit?
Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan.
Well, yeah, what a surprise.
He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is.
On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Guilfleur, why'd you have to emphasize the so?
Much obliged.
Fucking stop adding country! Ah.
So, Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple other things in it. It's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that.
Fucking... Team of Ginger, I think was... No, that was just Galahad. Fuck, which one was... STMJ. Oh, wait, no, it's not a fucking tea drink. I'm fucking stupid. Ginger... Man, Gala, I don't remember your voice being this tough. Alright. I don't think you have to give. There we go. Have your STMJ. One nutritious drink from the archipelago. Coming right up. fuck you for ordering that, by the way. Fucking hate the SDMJ.
Thanks a lot. So, what's in it again?
It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. The name itself is in the ingredients. Susu, telu, madu, jaha. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
No wonder it reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Henry likes it.
It's a great stamina drink. Probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work.
You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him to our drink sometime. What do you think?
That would be lovely.
Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde'll show up tonight.
Oh, why is that?
When I called him earlier, he sounded a little... When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either.
I thought he liked this kind of weather.
Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive in this kind of storm. Now that you mention it,
Oh, now that you... Blah, 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 blah. Now that you mention it, you may be right.
I used to drive him around. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is?
Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it.
Oh, I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it. I'm surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. God, I can't fucking speak.
Which makes me wonder if... The clock... That was fucking me. I'm fucking stupid. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here.
What do you mean?
Fucking stop. I'm giving him a fucking southern accent and I don't know how to turn off the fucking southern. He lived here before, right?
Yeah.
And he kept bringing up the past, too.
Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia?
I was gonna say homesickness, but I realized that makes no sense.
I get what you're trying to say, though. It's quite strange longing for four times. Fuck. It's
The strange longing for times gone by. Fucking Christ, I cannot speak. Blech.
Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really.
What is?
Live long enough, and you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you. Decay. Just the stuff we have to deal with. Indefinitely.
Indefinitely. Fucking Christ, I... Blah, 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 blah.
Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway.
I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us.
You're a dinosaur? Diplodonculus!
Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to it after a while.
Pretty much. Yo, Rachel!
Oh, hey there. We meet again.
Fuck, what voice did I have for her?
Yes, hello.
I'm just gonna go with that one.
Excuse me for a moment.
Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona.
Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone.
Oh, okay one. Okay then. How was your car, by the way?
My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's no...
Fuck, I read somewhere that she was Irish. And should I? I feel like I should. Why am I saying should I? There's no one in my chat right now.
There's no...
Fuck, Irish accent.
There's no need for concern. As it wasn't... Fuck, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking.
My pleasure.
May I order a cup of Russian tea?
I'm just this is just Irish me. And I don't even know if that's good Irish. It might be bad Irish. Fuck. Russian tea. Is that fucking... No, it's not. Alright, Russian. You know, when the, me thinky. Yeah. Russian tea. The lady Russian to deliver. I cannot do an Irish accent, so I'm just gonna go back to the old one. Cause top of the morning to you laddies is while some other talented voice actors could maybe, I am not a voice actor.
That's a good one.
Hold on. Get your stupid fucking Russian tea. There we go.
This is perfect, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who are you who are you meeting with, if I may ask?
You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info.
Ah, that's right. So, did you end up connecting after all?
We did, yes. Truth be told, I wasn't really sure about contacting him at all.
Why is that?
Because, as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m.
That's a fucking... Who's ordering boogers at fucking 3 a.m.? Drunk people. That's who. Ah, I see. That's pretty late.
A little, but surely no worse. Forgetting it altogether.
I fucking did it!
But he replied straight away, to my surprise.
I had no idea it was such a night owl. Or perhaps you're... Or perhaps just an extremely early bird.
Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps.
I should ask. That should be a question for you too, miss.
Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. I don't know if my mic is picking me up. I'm fucking sorry. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was a matter of concern.
Well, he did return here the next evening, looking for you.
Did he?
Yep, He said so himself.
I see. How particular.
Fuck, I'm becoming British.
In any case,
Fuck. Top of the morning to you, laddies.
in any case,
Fuck.
we exchanged your phone numbers and have been texting ever since. He wants to meet.
Top of your morning to you, laddie. I just can't fucking... I had it down for a while, and then she said fucking in any case, and I fucking lost it.
Then he wants to meet up.
Fuck, it's all British. I can only do British. Fuck. The damn Brits.
Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. I'm not quite sure it's necessary.
I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out?
Perhaps. I suppose you'll see.
Hi, Gala.
Yeah, so that's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he just wants me to take it easy tonight.
Understandable. My apologies for these surges. Thank fucking God you did not call them a fucking hiccup like you did fucking start of the stream. Who calls power surges fucking light hiccups? God, shut your dumbass up, Yumpler. I'm still annoyed by that. I was hoping it'd become more stable as the days go by, but
No need to apologize for something that's out of your control.
God, that was not a good read.
That's right. You did everything you could.
Sounds... I'll just go with it.
I know.
Thank you for your understanding.
How are you doing, miss?
Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with your children?
Fuck, it's back to British!
Sorry.
I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to just keep a fucking Irish accent going. I mean, you need to kind of slow. Fuck, I can't.
Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem the other day.
I'm just... Fuck her Irish heritage. I can't do an Irish accent for like longer than 2 sentences without forgetting how to do it.
Oh, that. For a minute, I thought I had beef with the kids I was unaware of.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
No worries. That was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better?
Ah, yes. Well, I apologize for the way I've acted a few days ago.
We all have our bad days. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place?
Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot, just outside the Now Defunct Library.
Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection?
Yes, that's correct.
I see. So it was originally a library.
You know the area?
I know the property. Yeah. It's been abandoned for some time now. It's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. Since it's located in a very populated culture-centric neighborhood.
God, my fucking throat. I am not a throat goat.
That's true. There's even an art college nearby.
Right. Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd.
Odd how?
It's just barren, especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way.
Feel? Don't you mean remember?
Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it?
That is odd.
Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that is what you are recalling.
A flea market, huh? Last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh wait, there's a single dead tree, surrounded by strange trinkets.
A dead tree, huh?
No idea. No idea why I almost forgot about it. Stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know.
That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts.
Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just gonna recap a bit here, okay? Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library, on a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. That has a large has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason.
Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there.
Oh?
Are you serious, Pops?
Why wouldn't I be?
That's crazy.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, everyone. Oh boy, I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello.
Yumpler, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here.
Well, you're in luck, because it is.
Hot damn, thank goodness.
I forgot I need more southern. Would you like me to get it for you now?
Nah, it's fine. Just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later.
Sure, let me know when you're ready to order.
Cheers. Well, well, well. What's up with y'all? Shit, what's new? Evening, officer.
We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized.
Oh?
He got your car too, lady. Yes, but it's not a big issue.
Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where'd you park your car, miss?
I can send you the coordinates if you'd like.
That'd be real swell. Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it within the area you expected, or?
pretty much. Same location where I parked mine weeks ago. Yep, that's a sentence.
I see.
You can rest assured, we already increased patrols in that area.
That's great.
But I'm the only one doing it at the moment.
That sucks.
Hey, what's up with that?
Oh my god. Fuck. Man, they are fucking my throat up. They're ruining. They're fucking my throat up. That was the best one I could have said.
Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill, Yuffler?
No, of course not. I thought it just means an unfortunate increase to your workload.
Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso. Sorry. And don't forget my lighter.
Fuck. My fucking throat.
No, there it is. Thanks, Yuffler. You probably think I'm being silly. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah, that's borderline superstitious. I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious.
What the fuck is this dialogue? This dialogue seems slightly off.
Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen.
Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house.
Cheers. Ah, perfect. As always.
Ready to order?
Might as well. I'd like something deserty. Or desserty. It's my cheat day.
Sure thing. Any specifics in mind?
Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink the other day. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know,
That sounds oddly familiar.
for real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it.
Cinnamon? I wouldn't want fucking ginger in there. Spice lady. That's probably not it. Is it fucking ginger? Is it fucking ginger? I'm gonna cry if it's ginger. Spanish Sahara. That's it. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's what we call it here at least.
Very cool. Then, bon appetit.
Fuck me in my round booty.
I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Yonfler.
You're welcome.
So, Pops, just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was?
Creepy patrolling experience?
Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Maybe because it's just a tad bit too spooky. Even for me. What happened?
Fuck.
What? What happened?
Tell him, Pops.
It's not that big a deal, honestly. It's not that big a deal, honestly. I feel like this is a better voice because I don't have to fuck up my throat every fucking time I want to say things. Also, I have a fucking god awful mic. I'm sorry.
Then all the reason not to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something.
Fuck, that's not the voice I gave him. I am fucking struggling with voices today, guys.
You got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right?
Yep.
Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. Street itself is fairly straightforward. About half a mile round trip to the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. Concrete sidewalk with meter parking spots. A fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site. With a couple CCTVs dotted about. No tree.
Fuck.
No tree.
Fuck.
No tree. No tree.
Fuck.
No tree. No tree. What tree?
There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library.
Well, that that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January.
Ah,
The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up?
We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark, could there be something more to the tree than just being, well, old?
You think so?
That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona.
are you expecting something from me, Yumpler?
Hi? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line, but you seem to know a lot about it, and I didn't want to mix up facts.
I understand. I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind.
Gladly, Missy. Gladly, miss. Sorry. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So, anyway, patrolling on that street is no easy task. Is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars are parked there overnight, at most, which makes keeping track a breeze.
Sounds ideal enough.
Yeah, as expected though, nothing happened in the first few 2 nights. But yesterday, it was a bit of a different story.
Hold on.
What a stage setup, eh? Yeah.
Ah, phew. There you go.
Thank goodness.
Sorry about that. Please continue.
Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found something amiss. There were only 4 cars parked up that night, 2 spaced across the street, and 2
on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes.
Okay.
Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag of my cigarette. As I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong. I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, side by side, one across the street, all tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you, in the span of less than 10 minutes.
That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just one tire. And that's if you're using the right tools.
Right? Right. But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment that because the moment when the streetlights came out, suddenly,
Because that was the...
because that was the moment when the streetlights went out. Suddenly and all at once.
What?
Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter.
Oh my god, he's so anime.
And they were going farther and farther away from the scene. And yet, I saw nothing at all.
Joe!
Are you sure?
Did the CCTV catch anything?
Fuck, I don't know how I made their voices different in the past, but I fucking somehow did, and I don't remember how. Fuck.
The infrareds actually managed to catch something. But the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating.
Jeez Louise, Pops, that's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though.
Yeah. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants back there. See? Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Yumpler, I would think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry. Coffee ain't just ain't cutting it.
Roger that, what would you like?
What do you suggest?
How about some tea with ginger and honey?
Sounds good.
Can you use the red flower stuff you had it? Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? In hibiscus? Definitely.
Alright, then I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey.
Tejahe Brazilia. Seems like a familiar name. Alright. One piping hot Tejahe Brazilia for you.
No? What does it mean?
Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Roselia means roselle, another name for hibiscus.
I see. A legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Yumpler.
Happy to please. If that's the case, let me join you for your patrol, Pops, because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real things scare me more.
Wait a sec. Wait a damn sec, kid. What do you mean, ghosts? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't you?
I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even crazier than that.
This is a real serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Interesting. You wanna know something? No, not me. But she might. Or you know something?
Fuck.
Right, the tree, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. What about it, miss?
It's your turn to finish your thought.
I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree?
I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss?
Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct?
Right.
They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that.
Huh. I remember hearing about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace, but it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough.
Was that all the Vindication Act?
Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo.
What? That's not good. Like, not even existing at all.
Really? That's horrible.
It was the main reason why the Fairy Market was created in the first place. To ensure transients' survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule. Therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn around the intersection, just so people would notice and come and take a look.
Sounds kinda too low-key now.
Because it was illegal? Silly.
Oh, that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding off and went off course, striking a vendor there, and the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before.
Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it?
How long ago was this?
The accident occurred in 1959. The market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961.
Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget.
Huh.
We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce, and I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual.
Oh,
Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case.
There was a body, wasn't there? Just not one people might expect.
you mean the tree?
Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear.
So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up.
Beyond mess up, Pop. That's beyond messed up, Pops. I'm boiling.
I'll take a further look into this. But I have a question for you.
Yes.
You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal?
I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift.
Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops.
I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss.
Yes.
It's about the fairies passing. And how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought it was just a myth. Guess not.
Unfortunately, that is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory.
But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It makes me really question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about.
For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it.
Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala.
Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir.
Lucas, sounds familiar for some reason.
I mean, I'm a big deal online, you know?
I remember now. The toy from the other day had his name on it, right, Yelpfler?
Right. A toy? Oh, you mean the business card I gave you? Yes, that. I see now. Somehow you gave it to him instead. I did. I'm sorry.
Let me be the one to apologize for that. Yelpfler gave it to me because I was having a small trouble at work.
Yeah? Yeah. Was it helpful anyway? I mean, it's pretty good at easing up anxiety and such.
I thought the children would like it, but apparently it's, for them it's a little too passé.
A what? Children nowadays mature really fast.
They know their trends early.
That is true. I guess it's just how things are for now and the future. Gotta keep up with the world, else you get left behind.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the idea of having toys around the office for the kids. I'll have to make sure to get more up-to-date stuff for them.
Yeah, could I help?
Well then,
What? Yeah, glad I could help. That's what he said.
well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona.
Thank you. See you around.
Bye, Yelpfler.
Take care. God, okay, I'm gonna have to stop early after this. I will maybe continue later today, but I am tired and my throat is fucked. So,
You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Yonfla. Don't hate me, please. Do you want another drink, maybe? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also partial to blue Pt. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. I thought that was the end. Seems like there's a bit left. Yumper, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Yeah? Well, what is it? Blue pea is a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Whoa, that looks dope. I have nothing? Yeah, I have nothing. Alright. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks real nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. And wow, Yumfler, looks exactly as what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though, there's a whole lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason you wanted to become a soprano your way, the traditional way. Oh, compare notes. Fucking care to compare notes? Because I've yet to entirely understand that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that though, can I ask a little teeny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it is possible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet araya, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet araya? I mean, oh, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arayas would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the ending. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet araya. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of the show or something? Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. It is the first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought that she wasn't so old that she couldn't find the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful, light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was! Fucking, I am losing it by the second.
Sadly, I couldn't find any more books, but it always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own.
That's really cool and brave of you to do so.
I agree. I have never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing.
Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you and wishing to leave a mark on this world.
Is that what you think?
Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us.
You're just being careful and courageous.
Right, because the path you're choosing to walk is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel like maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody remembers us? Right, Yumpler?
No comment.
No.
Why do you want to be remembered so much?
Why wouldn't you?
Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family. You see, like humongously large. Literally couldn't count on my siblings even if I wanted to, because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy, though. Not even close. Money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money, though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again, a couple days later.
Are you the eldest?
Nope. But my elder bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. So I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died.
Oh.
Which is where my mom and siblings live now.
I'm sorry to hear about your father.
No, it's fine. I mean, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney, knowing he passed away by himself, and how it took them a week to find out.
Oh.
Natural causes, by the way. So, I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. I guess it just kind of haunted me.
Haunted? How?
My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean, in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind, like shaking a mental fist at him. I'm gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that.
I see.
But then, when I received the news that he left me the house, like, I know he had no money, but that house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think of was, what went through his mind exactly?
The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you.
Exactly! What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And what does even matter anymore? When he's already long gone. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? And wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings.
Wanted a slice of the inheritance pie, huh?
You didn't do that, right?
Heck no! That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me.
Good call.
Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team.
That's a relief.
That's a relief.
But that was also why I need money fast. I need to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. So that's why I ended up having to join the production house.
Production house?
Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. When I was young and naive, you know, because it was the first time venturing into another state completely alone after all. So, I don't know. I didn't know better how predatory the things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're comfortable, you don't have to talk. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. Bro, I'm fucking fading. No, it's not like that. I just really didn't like the production house. But I needed money, so someone saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we had huge egos. So naturally there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful, turning me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still, what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each one of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one too. Which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am. Essentially, with a heavy emphasis on what? I had a lot of nicknames too, like, "Hey ya baby goat, what are you up to now, shader boy? Here comes the party goatee, and Mr. Access, are you gonna go fishing again tonight? Are you gonna go fishing tonight or what? Fishing? I had to go out and try and hit on people. We weren't allowed to come in unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh. I always tried to be the punchline though, because there was always more views when something ended badly, but it was still the worst, because I really had to act it all out, you know? Bothering other people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just look at us so all looked fun for the camera. Fuck. Even if it's all scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly, because in the end, all of it just reminded me of myself, of my dad, you know? And I kept thinking, does the apple never fall from the tree after all? So yeah, the whole thing really sucked. You had it difficult. Yeah, well, long story short, being tokenized sucks. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot from this evening. I don't want to take up more of your time, so can I ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring in my new show? I realized that I was being dumb the first day we met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I underestimated your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the gain. But to what end? I swear I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment. So, wait, this is sudden. Don't you think? No pressure though. How does this show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure the shape of it yet. But ideally, it'll have like an interview at first, saying, then I'll record you singing. I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's going to have a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, it doesn't deserve to exist. And I don't care about the haters. But you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered. But no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want me to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thank you for your time too, Miaptha. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay. I'll really have to go. See you around. Safe trip. Alrighty. See you, Yampfler. Come again soon. God, it's still not over. I am fading fast. I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years. I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Yampfler. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone else around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to do, to rethink. But I will see you again soon. I'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. I think I'm done for the night. Me too, Yumfler. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Yeah, something about either voices today or something just fucking drained me. I may get back on later today. Try and get another episode of Coffee Talk out, but I am fucking just drained from that. Alright. That'll be at least decaf discourse for that'll be episode this one's episode 3. I genuinely don't know. I think this is gonna be episode 3.
No, this is episode 4, right? Decap Discourse is episode 4. Whatever this one is, this has been, my latest stream of Coffee Talk. And I'm gonna maybe get back on later today. And try, how much is left of the game? Oh, good lord. I only made it through 3 days, and I have 6 more days. That's about like 4 hours of the content right there. Ah. Oh, I didn't even make it through 2 days. I didn't even make it through 3 days. I made it through 2 days. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'll get back on later today. Try and finish, or at least get as far as I can at Coffee Talk. Bye bye.